Indah, kenapa you tak masuk kelas? You tak submit assignment you fail or something like that. And I was like, I'm so shocked. And I was like, oh, ya kesal. Like how can it's happened to me? And then he was like, yeah, I tak tahu dah nak tolong you macam mana. And then if kalau you nak sambung pun dorang tak buka this sem, you kena tunggu another sem, which is
jahat je. Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, okay sis, I call my parents dulu. And then dia macam takut. So tak ada.
Oh, takut. You main dengan student lagi.
So then again, and he was like, oh Indah, you terpilih. I'm so proud of you. Nak nangis and something like that.
Orang istighfar sebelum masuk waktu subuh tu istighfar. You prank student 6 pagi Aduh, kesian student Indah ni. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a good day to everyone. Welcome back to another episode of MSU Talk. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about a very special topic, and I love this topic because it's about fashion. So it's fashion forward MSU designers on the global stage, because in today's episode, we are going to be interviewing two lovely ladies and their lecturer who have just gone back from Florence, Italy. So another recap for in today's episode. This is another episode that we're going to talk about our global programs. So this global series, there are 3 programs specifically in MSU where we talk about the global initiatives. Number 1, we have the Global Mobility Program, just like our previous episode of University of Dundee. So where the students go to a specific university out of Malaysia to get experience and learn on how the same course that they have done here in Management and Science University, but abroad in our partner universities. There are more than so many. We also have the Global Internship Program where our students go abroad and do their internship there. But in today's episode, we'll be talking about the Global Leadership Program. So in this case, our students went for a fashion competition in Florence, Italy. So without further ado, let's jump right into them and introduce themselves. So let's start with the lecturer. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, Assalamualaikum, good day. My name is Muhammad Ashraf Haqimie. So I'm the fashion lecturer in MSU, and the student here call me Haqimie.
Alright, Kimi. Alright, so then our lovely students, we'll start with you here.
Hi, my name is Indah Sharas Wati. I'm taking Bachelor in Fashion Design with Marketing.
Indah, where are you from? I heard a bit of an accent there. Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia. Dari mana tu? Asal mana?
Kalimantan.
Kalimantan. Okay. Oh, daripada Indonesia, ya? Okay, next one. Our lovely student there. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Arina Zahiralmas. I'm taking Bachelor in Fashion Design with Marketing.
Ni kena tanya juga asal di mana, Arina?
Dari Melaka.
Oh, Melaka. Wish. What ni? Jangan main fashion orang Melaka. Okay, so before we jump into the Florence competition there, we did the fashion design and show. Kimi, can you help me elaborate a bit? What is the fashion program we have here at Management and Science University? Just a bit of a recap for everyone.
Okay, so the most interesting part in fashion in MSU is actually we have the full ecosystem, whereby we have diploma in fashion design, and the student here is actually taking bachelor in fashion design with marketing, and after that they can also pursue their next chapter in education, which is they can continue in master, whereby we have master in fashion business program in MSU. So the program doesn't stop with diploma, don't only cater for bachelor, but we have the full ecosystem. We have diploma, bachelor, and also master. And somehow MSU also offer foundation for any students that want to go through foundation first, so they can skip diploma. So we have foundation in visual arts. So like previously, we have a student that have taken foundation in visual arts, then pursue in bachelor's. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
And one more thing, the best part of our program, whereby the bachelor students, they're not only focusing on fashion design, we also have marketing. So the curriculum is like 70% designing and 30% marketing, whereby we think as a fashion designer, marketing is very important.
Like say, if you're an artist, you do a nice lovely painting and then do kat rumah, you're not selling that painting and not do macam mana saya nak jual painting saya? So fashion design is one of it. Aren't you the marketing yourself? You wear the dress.
Yeah. Somehow, I mean, you can see right now, it's 2025, right?
Yes.
It's 2025. People somehow, macam kita tengok sekarang lah, in Malaysia. So when we talk about Rizman Ruzaini, they want to see Rizman Ruzaini.
True.
You know, the designer actually the brand ambassador. So with Bachelor in Fashion Design with Marketing, the student will learn how to market themselves. Not only marketing, not only to market their clothing, but actually to market themselves.
Yeah. Interesting. So now we talk about the fundamental and the basics of our program here. Nak cakap sikit dengan Indah dengan Arina ni. Why did you choose to study fashion design in MSU? Indah.
I choose MSU because the practical learning and real world experience.
Okay.
MSU gives student opportunity through project, international competition, and which is for me it's really help us to be ready for the real fashion industry.
True. Arina, why MSU?
First, it's near to my house. Correct. And
Okay.
then the second one is the international competition, like Indah said. And the first one is obviously from Osaka, Ueda. And the second one is this one, Italy.
So you have joined 2 competitions before.
Yes.
Right. Indah, is this your first time?
It's also my second time, but for the previous competition, I'm not being selected.
I see.
Yeah.
You've participated, but you have not shortlisted to go to the fashion
Yeah.
show. I see. All right. So there are many experiences here. Okay. We're going to talk about that later on. All right. Don't worry. So how do you first hear about MSU, Indah?
Obviously, I knew MSU through my social media
Social media.
Yeah.
Macam mana tu? Cerita sikit.
because I am actually at that time I am looking for a university in Kuala Lumpur, and MSU is one of them, and I send them all the required documents that they are needed, and they really fast respond to my email. So yeah, I just stopped it.
Tengok tu laju MSU buat kerja. Baru betul. So if you're out there, if you have any inquiries about any programs here at MSU, we have hundreds of programs here. Any from all the business management to the engineering to the medicals and now even fashion design, culinary, many more. So just drop in our social media and ask away, and we'll be there. And you may never know, you might be the next Indah as well kan. Indah ni cerita ni. So Arina, how do you hear about MSU?
From Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay.
but before that, I did apply from another university in our PJ area. But MSU did respond quite fast.
See, use PJ area, you snooze, you lose. I don't care who you are. How would you describe, since you both are final years already, right? So how is it so far? Like you're near the end already. How is your experience?
Okay, the learning environment in MSU is very lively and supportive. The lecturer always encourage us to think out of the box, which is it's really help us to improve our skills.
Yes. Anna?
First, it's fun. I think the lecturer itself is very supportive through your design. So they help you to innovate more in designing, like out of the box, like Indah said. And for me, it's fun.
That's important actually. Although people say that, she's not saying something insightful. That's actually not wrong, because at the end of the day, you can study anywhere. You can study at home, but if it's not fun, then you might stop at some point. So 3 years, has it been 3 years for both of you? 2.5? How many years has it been?
More than 3 years.
More than 3 years, because you have progressed from diploma, yes? Arina, previously
2.5.
2.5 years. If someone did not find studying fun, they'll stop at the first month. So thank you once again for trying to complete your study. I love that answer. So let's jump right into this competition. So Kimi, please help me understand. I tried looking at the name. I cannot say it. So what is this competition? How did it come about?
Okay, this competition, it's called Giulia Carla Cecchi.
Very Italian.
Yeah, very Italian. Giulia Carla is actually an Italian designer. So it's whereby the brand name is actually Premio Carla. Okay, so the competition is actually by invitation. We have a partnership with Ueda College of Fashion.
I see.
So somehow we participate this competition after, the collaboration between UEDA and also MSU. Plus minus, and all that, we got the invitation from Giulia Carla Ceci. So, but then the best part is we are actually competing each other between MSU and UEDA. Even though we are partner, but we need to grow together. We need to grow.
It's a healthy competition, right?
Yeah. So, and then the competition, actually the submission is like in July, but the student must finish everything by December. December they have to go there and showcase everything. Yeah, so it's a very small window of time for them to prepare, but they've been learned this since, like Indah from diploma, so 2.5 years for diploma, and then progression another 2 years in bachelor. So I have a confidence that she can manage this. So the skill is there, and Arina also. Maybe Arina it's not from MSU for diploma, and then when she enter bachelor in MSU, we can see that the progression that she showcased.
Terbaik. So like you say that is invited. How many other institution ke other people who have been there to lawan dengan kita punya Indah dan Arina ni? Macam mana saya tak puas hati ni?
So it's by invitation, but total institution we don't know because it's open worldwide. It's an international competition. It's open for all university in the world. Yeah,
Understood.
maybe if kalau Uranus boleh dia offer juga kot. Maybe I don't know. But kalau dekat in Malaysia, as far as I know, we are the first one who been invited to the competition.
In Malaysia?
In Malaysia, MSU is the first university.
Take that to the books, okay everyone? First in Malaysia and the only one at that competition lah, exactly.
Yeah, and we are the only one who represent Malaysia in that competition. So
Very nice.
somehow we send out 10 applicants.
10 applicants.
10 applicants, 10 students send out the design and all that, but they chose Indah and Arina.
Photo shortlisted. Congratulations. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So Indah, what inspired your collection? That if you guys were wondering what's behind us, those are their collection. That's the dress that they sent to the Yokala. So don't worry, we'll show you a bit of sneak peeks of their photos and videos along this episode. So don't just stay there and you'll get to see their whole dress in full. Right, so Indah, what is the inspiration for your collection?
Okay, so for my collection, I was inspired by Malayan tiger, the powerful symbols of Malaysia,
Wow.
national animals. So through my collection, I want to raising awareness about its conservation.
I see. Oh, very nice. Oh, harimau Malaya.
Yeah,
Tajuk pasal harimau. Terima kasih. Saya mau ucapkan mewakili semua orang Malaysia untuk terima kasih kerana memilih tajuk itu. Dan Arina, so what is the inspiration for your collection?
My inspiration for my collection is animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty. Oh
Yes.
my, okay. Why animal cruelty? Ada banyak lagi. I pun selalu kena abuse. So kenapa tak manusia? Kenapa animal?
Because I love animals, so I don't. Yeah,
Is there any animal specifically you were thinking of when you were thinking of animal cruelty? What was the first animal that you think of?
the first animal is cat and dog.
Cats and dogs, true. They are our everyday livelihood animals lah. Tapi I rasa macam ada pattern lah. Is there a specific theme for this competition, Haqimie?
The competition, it's actually the organizer give us its innovation, research, and noble textile.
Okay.
So it's actually, if we talk about noble textile from Malaysia, it's batik and also songket. But this is maybe Indah pula, Arina, dia nervous sikit kalau dia tak bagi tahu ni. Dia punya design is actually a batik printing. Yeah, if you boleh tengok close up, it's actually a batik printing. It's not the traditional batik. Yeah, we are actually proud of our traditional batik, which is our canting batik. But this is the innovation that Arina tried to portray, to give in her collection, which is the digital batik, which is the printing batik, whereby she incorporate QR code in the design, so whereby you can scan to the garment, and then you can know about how is the journey of
The animal
Arina.
cruelty.
No, the Arina punya way trying to translate about the
I see.
animal cruelty and all
I'm
that.
very interested with that. So Arina, can you like walk us through your creative process daripada from your macam the concept when you thought of the animal cruelty up until this final garment? How do you think about that? Boleh ya, one step by step process. Which one?
The process of the garment itself.
Yes, from the idea to the macam. Don't worry. So Mr. Kim
Alright,
dah ulang sikit tadi kan. So you can.
First, I start from the textile first. I start with the batik. And the batik itself is actually the paws of the animals. As you can see there, there's a paws of the animal, and each paws of the animal have QR code that you can scan. And on top of the batik itself has like a lined, right, which I stitch one by one. So it's like a resembles of cage,
Cage.
the abuse.
Oh, cage. Okay.
Yeah. And then the color itself is actually resemble of the blood, the animals that the sacrifices, and then the black, the gradient is actually like a darkness of the animal life.
Very, one could say it's very gloomy ke, but I rasa that's very inspirational in the sense of it packs a message lah, macam whoa, blood red, gloomy, cage, but I love the idea of trying to combine technology in the sense of batik printing as well as having a QR to show the journey. And very wonderful. Thank you, Arina, for that sharing. So, Indah, how was it for yours? How was it from the idea to this final garment? I pelik juga tadi, airnya ni kerja kemahiran hidup. Siapa dah ada besi kat sini tiba-tiba kan? Ada some metal here. What is it? Tell me.
Okay, so for my collection, of course, I start with the research first, exploring the silhouette and whatsoever, and then I start sketch my design, developing design, and then after that choosing the materials. I use black taffeta, and then for the stripe, for the Malayan stripe, I use deep black and golden brown to bring the pattern out, and also I use wire for the eyes to make them more stand out.
I see. I can imagine this on a fashion show. Both their dresses I can imagine on a fashion show. But at least for, to be honest, at least I can imagine people wearing Arina's dresses for weddings. But if they wear yours, Indah, langgar semua orang ni. Habis langgar semua orang ni. But fashion kan, it's the beauty eye of the beholder kan. Oh lama. So those are the, the ideas that both of you got from the concept all the way to this final garment. What is the biggest challenge? From the idea, like you already have the planning, what's the biggest challenge that you face? Let's start with Indah.
For me personally, I could say time management was a major struggle for me, especially like balancing the competition with my studies. And also, I have to make sure the design turned out exactly like how I imagined them. Yeah, it was very tough for me. Yeah.
Okay, so Arina, what about you? Anything specific that you want to address?
The first is like the time management itself, and then the second one is like the printing itself is very challenging because not everything can turn out very well because we need to reprint this design multiple times also to get the exact color as what I sketched on the.
I rasa betapa penatnya. Do you like? I know it's gonna be a lot, but do you recall how many times you reprint?
Actually, it's quite a lot. Yeah, 4.
I love your spirit of perfectionism kan. Nampak tak? Ini bukan kalau saya nak buat balik. Ini I can already imagine Arina as a boss, as a fashion designer, and all these junior designer. Do it again. I can already imagine. She is the devil that wears Prada. I can imagine her. She literally said, do it again. Oh, very wonderful. So that is the biggest challenges lah. So Kimi, dia cakap banyak challenge ni. Kimi tak tolong ke diorang? What was your role in the process selain daripada ikut mereka?
Okay, selain daripada ikut mereka. Okay, sebenarnya
before lah process.
Before the process is actually as the person who guide them for the competition. We go through this journey together. I mean, starting from the designing, starting from the research itself. So macam Indah kan, macam it's quite interesting sebab she's from Indonesia. Then why you want to do Harimau Malaya, right? But dia cakap there's something about harimau Malaya, and it's a national animal from Malaysia. So she want to do that, and somehow I orang Malaysia pun I tak tahu actually sebenarnya how many tinggal.
Not more than 150. Yeah.
So it's actually the collection and also the research yang Indah buat ni, actually it's to spread awareness lah kan. So I was there for dia punya all the design process and all that. Indah ni degil sikit. Dia sikit ada degil.
Oh, degil.
Ya, degil dia macam kalau dia dah kata design itu yang dia suka, dia nak hantar design tu. Okay. So as the one who been in the industry, not in the industry lah. So I've been seeing all the design since like 2017. I'm being a lecturer here. So I dah tahu dah mana yang for the competition wise, which one it's better, yang akan dapat, yang can catch eyes. So this design actually, I told Indah, this design, I think you need to do something about it because I don't know, there's something about this design. So I asked her to do more, to develop more based on the first idea of this design. Then we sent out 3 design, and this one chosen. So for Arina, so the printing actually, I'm the one who, Arina, we send out this color. You hantar this color. Cannot.
Okay. Dah tahu dah Arina dapat mana personality dia ni. Cikgu dia ni ajar.
Yes, because when we send our proposal, is actually we make a promise. So as a designer, when we pitch our idea, when we send out our mood board, when we send out our research, it actually we made a promise. So if it's not as what we think, as what we thought, we need to think of something. So and barulah Arina tahu yang this fabric somehow bila dekat digital in laptop kan kita tengok colour lain, when we print out colour lain. Sebenarnya she have a lot of sample yang dia hantar dekat I yang kita go together, work together, and the funny part is actually the design is actually the printing ni sebenarnya is her mood board. Yeah, it's not dia punya initial idea for the printing. The printing is different.
I see.
But this is actually her mood board. So bila kita tengok balik, we sit together, I cakap this one macam give something lagi, it will give more impact. So and we talk, we discuss, and we decided to go with this printing.
Wonderful. That's all the preparation wise lah for our Giulia Carla Ceci. So now let's straight onto the airplane. Now we have arrived in Italy. So how was your experience? Is it the first time you've all been to Italy?
Yes.
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 Yes, my first.
Yes, first time in Italy. Itulah. Mesti semua orang ingat I tak pernah pergi Italy kan. Memang pun I tak pernah pergi Italy. Jangan risau. So how was it? Tell me. How was Italy? Was it the same as your expectation ke? Ish. Like this, Italy? Or how was it? Please, kita start with Indah.
Okay, it's totally like a dream. Like from the architect, the atmosphere there, it's so beautiful.
Kimi pun I nak tanya juga. How was Italy for you?
Macam tipu lah kalau kita cakap it's not like a dream, macam Indah katakan. As a someone who love fashion, Italy, France and all that, it's the capital of fashion. So I think all of people in fashion area, in fashion background, that is their dream. So through this competition, through MSU, we managed to do that together. And the best part is actually we create a moments, memories together. Me as a lecturer and also with my students. Yeah.
Arina, how was it?
Since we arrived at night, I feel like, what is this?
Sampai malam.
But I woke up like early in the morning. I was like, this is like nice.
That's also true. That's a different experience. Datang gelap, bangun-bangun macam, where are we? Italy. But maybe, this question, maybe because they're nervous, not sure. I'll ask them again. But Haqimie, is it just like the social media? Macam kalau kita tengok konten-konten creator orang luar negara kalau tengok orang tepi jalan pun lawa je baju dia. Are they that fashionable when you walk around the Italy, or they just macam kita juga baju biasa je, baju H&M je?
I don't know, maybe the sense of their fashion sense, maybe diorang biasa, tapi there's something, right? I rasa macam there's something. Dia tak adalah macam they are a bit more modern lah.
You're finding that right word. Aduh, takut aku cakap the best kan.
Oh, maybe because it's not the capital city as well. It's not Milan. We are in.
Also, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
What was your opinion like? Okay, the view is that. What about the people? What do you think? Fashion wise,
They have their own style. It's like,
what is that one garment? What garment is specific? You both of you cakap diorang ada style. What garment specifically are you talking about? Atau what part macam a scarf ke, a hat ke? What is it? Italy.
I think the way they choose the material of their clothes, it looks nice to their body.
Just so everyone knows, masa kita pergi tu, it's between winter kan? Yeah, it's between winter. So masa tu tengah in transition between autumn to winter. So it's very cool. So diorang dah start pakai winter clothes. So maybe lah we look like macam, even though yang tepi-tepi jalan yang you cakap tu pun dia macam nampak fashionable because they are wearing what we call that,
Overcoats
and all that. So memang you will see like orang kat tepi tu pun macam professional sikit macam tu lah.
Understood. So Indah and Arina, how does it feel to compete in an international competition? Maksudnya dapat yang first time you tahu kan, Haqimie datang, both of you are shortlisted. How do you feel?
Cerita prank tu.
Oh yeah, I am actually got pranked by Sir Haqimie.
Jahat Haqimie ni, prank student.
Dia marah-marah like at the 6 a.m. in the morning. He called me like a few times and then, Indah, kenapa you tak masuk kelas? You tak submit assignment you fail or something like that. And I was like, I'm so shocked. And I was like, oh, ya ke sir? Like how can it's happened to me? And then he was like, yeah, I tak tahu dah nak tolong you macam mana. And then if kalau you nak sambung pun, dorang tak buka di SEM. You kena tunggu another SEM. Which is
jahatnya.
Yeah. And I was like, okay sir, saya call my parents dulu. And then dia macam takut. So, tak ada.
Oh, takut. You main dengan student lagi.
So then again, and he was like, oh Indah, you terpilih. I'm so proud of you. Nak nangis and something like that.
Orang istighfar sebelum masuk waktu subuh tu istighfar. You prank student 6 pagi Aduh, kesian student Indah ni. So Arina, how was it your experience when you got to know?
I think it's around 7 a.m. Masa tu I tengah tidur lagi. So I macam, what is it?
Oh, dia dah habis prank ni atau dia nak prank Arina pula? Selamat Arina ngantuk. Okay, macam mana?
And then I macam, dia kata I terpilih. And I macam, okay. Just that at first. Because I baru bangun. Lepas tu, after a few minutes I feel like so excited.
Oh, dia datang lambat lah sikit kan?
Then okay lah.
Ya. Kalau macam Arina dengan Indah ni kan, kalau you duduk together with them, you akan tahu yang diorang adalah dua manusia yang berbeza. Ya, dia macam total opposite. Dia macam kalau you want someone yang macam very ada expression, ada ni, Indah. Kalau macam Arina ni, I cakap macam mana pun, kalau I marah dia pun, okay sir, okay, dia berbalik.
Professional. I like that. Orang buat kerja tau. Dia orang buat kerja. Kalau orang happy lepas ni dia tak happy, nampak kat muka, kita pun macam mana ni tau. I don't know, professional. Now we're still in Italy kan. So how is it showing your dresses, your garments to the audiences? How is it like compared to, I'm sure you have entered the competitions here in Malaysia kan, tapi now in international, how does it feel for you? What is it like? Especially in the terms of bagi that dress to the models pun. How was it that like, Indah?
Okay, it was late and it's super intense. I was seeing many talented designer with such a unique perspective was really inspiring me. And also but the other side, it's very stressful because there's any last minute change where
what happened?
like I need to cutting my dress because it's too long for the models.
I see.
Yeah. So the organizer asked me to make an adjustment. And then Sir Haqimie was not there at that time. Oh my God, I was freezing and don't know what to do. And all the organizer, only one who can speak fluent in English.
I see.
Yeah, semua orang tak boleh cakap English. Semua.
Speak Italian.
Yeah.
Scusi. Oh, habis marah juga.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe dia marah or something. I don't know because he speak in Italy, so I was totally panic and call Haqimie to come back. And then after that, so lari, I dengar suara kasut tuk 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 tuk, and I was alhamdulillah, okay.
Itu ni Haqimie dengan kasut ke dah buat ni nanti dia datang.
And then Din pun cakap something like, okay, your hero here, katanya. Dah sampai dah, hero you dah sampai, something like that.
I see. So you have to do adjustments lah. So bagus lah. So you're very adapting. And so how about you, Arina? Is there anything specific that happened in your experience with this international competition?
They cause a lot of it's not problem, but like she keeps on like bagaimana ni.
Bagaimana? You sebagai kawan, how is it? You got a partner macam ni?
Sabar, kejap lagi saya sampai. It's just that nothing much about it.
So your dress no problem with the model, or you pun kan ada adjustment juga?
No problem with my dress.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe because baju Arina I sempat untuk fittingan to the model. Yeah, because it's actually macam ni.
How does the process like?
During the rehearsal, there's something happen or issue with the model. So we have to send back the student first to change. So me and our dean, Mr. Azizul also went there together with us. Oh, he was very supportive. Yeah, you know. So and then after that, when both of them dah sampai dekat that venue, we took turn lah. So we go and change. So masa I dengan Mr. Azizul tukar baju tu, masa time tu lah model Indah sampai. Bila dia fitting, it's too long for the model.
I see.
Yeah, and you know me, I always think of the student first rather than me. So I masa time tu Indah call, sir, can you come now? Indah tak siap lagi ni, tak siap lagi. Tapi I try. Lepas tu Arina pula kata, sir, Indah dah merah muka dia.
Oh, ini sudah merah juga.
One thing about Indah, you akan tahu bila dia nervous ke dia apa, muka dia akan merah, you know. So okay, then I terus, and the best part is it's like 8 at night and it's very cool. I tak pakai heat tag sebab tak sempat nak pakai heat tag. And then walking distance from the hotel to the venue is actually 15-minute walking distance. So after that, I am panic. I am panic because I know apa yang akan jadi kat Indah. So I ran from the hotel tu. So I managed to be there by 5 minutes because I lari.
Itulah
masih sejuk tu.
Kifarah, karma, you prank dia. Ini dah kena. Inilah you kena balik. Okay, understood. So at the night and then they all walked and all tunjuk baju dia semua. How was the result? What was the result? Haqimie, please, the verdict I want to hear.
The verdict is actually, it's like this. So this is actually our first experience. The first experience we pergi sana, we don't know. It's not familiar for us, the setting ataupun dia punya apa nama tu, the concept ataupun dia punya the way of doing evaluation. So it's determined by actually the fashion enthusiasts from in Florence. The owner, which is the Giulia Carla Chachi, also is the head of the apa nama ni?
Head judge.
Head judge, yeah. So one thing about them, when you send out your design, you need to make sure baju tu masa showcase actually exactly like your sketches. So kalau macam kurang sikit je, dia macam akan issue. Dia macam, oh, this is not the same as what you propose. So that's why I cakap, bila you propose to people, it's your promise. So yeah, sebab tu lah kita banyak-banyak tukar and all that. During that time, somehow we didn't get the 1, 2, 3 placement, but we managed to get the audience choice.
People's choice.
People choice, yeah, the people choice for Indah. Yeah, somehow she managed to get more votes because it's actually been voted by all the guests there.
I see.
Yeah, the Harimau Malaya.
So they have the panels and then they have the guesses.
Yes.
Oh, see, nampak tak?
They actually have to present while the model doing their runway. So the designer have to go in front and present the collection. They have to tell a story about their collection.
Oh, wonderful. Patutlah nak present dekat saya pun senang tadi. Hari tu present dekat all the Italians. Lagi susah. Oh, okay. So, how do you feel about the result, Indah?
For me, no matter what, being that far, it's already a win for me. Yeah.
Okay, being shortlisted is already a win, kan? Arina, how do you feel about the result?
I think it's a great experience.
Great experience, huh? So like, what are the biggest, okay, it's a win, it's a great experience, but what is your personal takeaway from this experience? Macam, cerita ni kawan-kawan kita mau tahu apa you belajar untuk competition ni specifically.
Okay. I could say maybe trust your vision, trust yourself, keep learning, and the most important is enjoy all the process. Yeah.
Process, huh? Arina, what is the takeaway for this competition for you?
Actually, your circle also one of the reason for you to be there. Like I said, without Haqimie help also, I wouldn't be able to finish my design. First, it's like the design itself, you have to be not confident, but I would say confidence with the design, your own design. You don't have to compare with other people.
Okay, so like in terms of good question, you talk about circles, right? So how is it like here in Management Science City? I'm sure our training, our curriculum, our facilities are top notch, right? We are QS rated, right? We are ranking kita terbaik, as you can see.
Number one in Malaysia for art and design.
Yes, wonderful. I love that. So what about the circle of your friends? That means the students themselves. How was it, Indah? How is yours? Do they help when you say that you are participating? Do they like bakar up and tolong you ke macam mana kawan-kawan?
For me, because like most of my friend dah pergi intern masa I final year, so they are not there for me to like physically help me, give me a hands or stuff like that, but they do support me through a message like, you can do this, we trust you, and stuff like that.
Interesting. So Arina macam mana tu? Ada kawan-kawan tolong ke masa you tanya input ke, lecturer ke, macam mana? How is it like?
Actually, most of my time I spend with Haqimie and Indah.
Oh.
So they're really helpful.
Before we like conclude our episode, so we have talked, those are the ideas that you've gotten and the lessons that you've learned for the competition, right? So what are aspiring, kita ada banyak ramai lagi pelajar out there in Malaysia or even abroad wants to learn fashion design. How will you convince them to take fashion design and not other courses? Promote your course. How is it? How will you talk to them? Please. Macam mana? How you nak convince students to take fashion design?
Kalau dah ada niat, just take the risk.
Take the risk.
Start early, and because you can predict the future, and also in here we have a lot of competition, and I heard something that my junior will have another wonderful competition in Paris. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
T, is this highlights for another episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's your turn. Yeah.
Interesting. Arina, what is it? How do you push? They're 50-50. Push them to go to fashion. How do you do?
Let me compare MSU to other universities because I experienced more in it, but not. I mean, like, they don't even know where I'm from, right? So, actually, compared to MSU and other universities, MSU much more fun. And if you feel like you want to go to fashion, you should, especially in MSU.
Kimi. They have backgrounds of fashion. How about those right now? They're not at 50-50. They ada passion tapi no skills, no nothing. Macam mana ni? They only have passion. They have no skills.
Okay, fun fact. I'm in fashion, no passion, no technical background, nothing. I can't even draw. I
Ini
choose
Kimi yang dulu lah.
Ni Kimi yang dulu ya. Back in 2020
jangan cerita
pula.
umur.
Okay, back dulu kan. Malu lah kalau cerita umur. So I was someone I choose fashion to save myself. So for me, I can say fashion saved me. Sebenarnya fashion saved me because I took a risk. I tak tahu apa-apa. The only thing yang I passionate about fashion is actually to go shopping.
Wow.
Yeah. So I ambil. You can learn. I mean, somehow, let's say, if you go and you just need to take a risk because mana-mana university ataupun specifically in the MSU, so you come in as a diploma student, first semester you akan dah belajar dah the basic, the principle of art and also sewing. So you akan diajar since the beginning. Somehow it's a independent studies lah, tapi you are not being, you biarkan you kena belajar sendiri. No, we are there to guide you, so you will learn everything. So you need to take a risk. For those out there yang ada rasa 50-50 tadi, like what our host cakap, take a risk, macam Indah cakap. Because if you don't take a risk, you never know. You tak boleh predict apa yang akan jadi esok lusa. So if you ada hati, terus register lah di MSU.
Ya, itu yang saya nak dengar. Okay, so everyone, that's it for today's episode of Fashion Forward MSU Designers on the global stage of Giulia Carla Cecchi competition in Florence, Italy. So we'll see you in the next episode. Peace out and see you in the next one.